Welcome to the Swamp Fox Basketball Show. We are live at WAYCROSS College in Waycross, Georgia with head coach CORY BALDWIN, the head coach of the WAYCROSS Swamp Foxes in their inaugural season. Coach, we got some questions for you today. What is it like starting a program from scratch?
It's twofold. It's tough on one end. You're every day you realize there's something new you need to add that you haven't gotten yet, or maybe there's something that has slipped your mind that you need for the team or for the program, or maybe there's a detail that hadn't been covered yet. But then the other part of it is it's real fun, because everything you do and everything that happens is a first. And when it's a first, a lot of times there's celebrations that follow a first practice, first exhibition game, first win, first basket, first three-point basket, all those things, first uniform, first practice uniform, and all those have been celebrated here on campus, and it's been fun in that aspect, and it's also been fun to kind of put my own fingerprints on some of those designs and some of those plans, and it's been great being involved with the athletic director here, who's been a big visionary for those first.
What were your top priorities once you were hired?
Probably the number one was surround myself with good people, and luckily some of that had already been put into place with the president here, who's great, Dr. Palmer. A lot of the professors who are around who have really gotten involved. They're not only great people to have teaching your student athletes and students here on campus, but they're also people who have volunteered their time to help with game setup and other things. And then the athletic director, Coach Hartley, who's starting softball right now as well, has been great. Then also the people in admissions, we deal with those almost daily, and they've been great to deal with. And then the players, surround yourself with good players are easy to find, but good players who are good people are hard to find, and we've been lucky enough to have a lot of those, and have guys who have really bought into the way we want to do it. I think the other priority is find people who fit your style of play and coaching, and I think for the most part we have that. And then you add in an assistant coach and a student assistant who walk the same line that I walk, and do the same things that I do, and reinforce it. And they work as hard or harder than anybody here, for our program. And I think those are things you have to have before you even step on the court. So those were my top priorities, surrounding myself with good people.
What do you contribute to your team's 5-0 start?
It starts a little bit with those priorities. Having all those good people in place has a lot to do with it. Some of it's contributed to being hungry. We have a lot of guys who maybe wasn't recruited as heavy as some other guys out there, and due to it being a new program, and they want to come in and prove every day that people made mistakes by not taking them. Plus, you have 4 sophomores on the team that came with me from Truett McConnell, who know the system, know the style, and they've been able to make us not be a typical first-year program. We've had a little bit of leadership from people who know the style, know the league, and knew what to expect from day one. And I think those things will maybe not alone contribute to the 5-0 start, but they definitely are big parts of it.
Well, of course, everybody knows the Swamp Foxes are the big 5-0. Walk us through those wins real quick.
Oh man, we started here at home against East Georgia College. They're also a new program. They're not in our league yet, but they'll join it next year. We played them at home. We had a 20-point win. Was up 10 at the half, but it was a lot closer than maybe a fan would think. It was tooth and nail pretty much the whole second half. We were able to extend that lead late. And we actually will play them again here coming up, but it was a great win. The atmosphere was unbelievable. It was a lot of ceremonial stuff for it being the first game on campus here, and it was great atmosphere. Great. If you miss that one, you definitely need to come out and see another one. But I think that one's one of those. I'll remember that a long time as well with the players. Then we went on the road for our first road game, and we played Trinity Baptist College, and we were about on point as much as you could be in that game defensively. We ended up beating them 95-37, and really just did a good job forcing turnovers and forcing them into quick shots, and rebounded the ball about as good as we could. We turned back around and played them here a week later, actually less than a week. That was on a Saturday, and we played them back here at home on a Thursday, and it was two different games. They really slowed the pace down. They did a great job of making us play their style, but we still fought tooth and nail and got them in a 10-point victory. And then we had Middle Georgia Tech here, who we did a good job. We held them shooting the ball in the mid-20s percentage, and ended up beating them 90 to I believe 95-40, I think. And then we beat last game here was probably our best game played up to this point, Bruton Parker JV, who had just came off of 2 games against teams in our league, scoring 70+ points, and we were able to beat them 90 to 40. And I think when you look at all those wins, the one thing that sticks out is we've had different guys in double figures every game. Our leading scorer has been Hosley, 3 of the 5, but we've had other guys join in with double figures. And then we're second in the country in points allowed, least points allowed. We're scoring defense. We're only averaging 46 points a game we're giving up, and a lot of that's contributed to just the tenacity of our defense and the effort of the guys. And then I think the neat part of it is the town, the community, and the school is starting to take on that same mentality. The crowd's really getting into it, and this place is becoming a tough place to play, and I hope it'll get even tougher.